Hello dear students, welcome to 10th class biology online session. In the previous video, we have learnt about what is the internal and external structure of heart. In this video, I would like to share some important points about vessels, one of the major part in transportation system of human body. If you take our home, there are number of the pipelines from the top of the tank to the different positions of our home. Like some pipelines connected to the tap which is present in the kitchen sink, some are connected to the washrooms, some pipelines connected to the taps of hall. So what is the main use of these pipes? Yes, these pipes carries water from the tank to different places of our home. Like that, there are vessels act like a pipes. They carry blood from the heart to different body parts. So dear students, vessels nothing but a one kind of pipe-like structures that is manufactured with muscle or tissues. In our body, there are three major types of the vessels. There are three major types of vessels. The first one is arteries, and second one veins, and third one capillaries. These three are main blood vessels that are present in the human body. What are that? Arteries, veins, and blood capillaries or capillaries. Now I would like to share about arteries. What are arteries? In the human body, there is a rigid vessels, very thick vessels, rigid vessels that are originated from the heart. So that rigid vessels are called arteries. These arteries carries blood away from the heart. Look at here. In this video, the blood carried away from the heart through the arteries. So arteries carries blood away from the heart. And come to the point, veins. What is the duty of the veins? Veins are less rigid. They carries deoxygenated blood from the different parts of the body to the heart. It's collect total impurities and carries through the deoxygenated blood into the heart. So veins are collecting vessels of the impure blood or deoxygenated blood from the body parts to the heart. Arteries again classified into small branches. They are called arterioles. So that main artery is biggest artery is called aorta. So in this picture, in the heart, so this is a biggest artery. This biggest artery is called aorta. This aorta branched, divided into small vessels. That small arteries called arterioles. As well as veins. The biggest veins, there are two biggest veins. They are called superior vein cava and inferior vein cava. Superior vein cava collects blood from the upper parts of the body like a head and hands. And inferior vein cava, it collects blood from the lower parts of the body like legs and abdomen, etc. So these two are the big veins. They collect deoxygenated blood or impure blood from upper parts and lower parts of the body. These veins again branched into small vessels. That small vessels of the veins are called venules. These veins and arteries connected through the small hair-like capillaries, they are called blood capillaries. Blood capillaries are interlinked between arteries and veins. If you observe the structure of the artery and vein, veins contains valves in them, but there is no valves in the arteries. Are you clear what I am saying? Veins contains valves present in them. So what is the main duty of the valves? That valves allows the flow of blood in a single direction. If the blood try to go back, these valves are closed, then the backward movement of the blood stops. That is the speciality of the veins. So veins consist valves, but there is no valves in arteries. But arteries, they do not have any valves, but their tissue, the layer of the vessel made up of with a thick tissue, a thick muscle, because when heart is contract, the blood pushed out from the heart with a force. Due to that force, some spouts are produced in the vessels. Spouts are produced in the arteries. To bear that spouts, the walls of the vessel arteries constructed with a thick tissue, and also the lumen space in the arteries very less compared with the veins. But veins, the center space, that center space is called lumen space. The lumen space is very big in veins. When heart is contract, the blood, the oxygenated blood that is present in the ventricles squeezed out, and the blood flows through the biggest artery, that is called aorta, to different sub arteries and arterioles, then to the body parts or cells. But so there is a system to push the blood with a force from the heart to the different parts. What about veins? There is no special system to send impure blood or deoxygenated blood from the body parts to the heart. And also the blood that is collected from the lower body parts, that blood should be travel or pass against to the gravitational force. So these are the problems. So look at here, there are two problems. There is no any special system to send impure blood or deoxygenated blood from the body parts of the heart through the veins, like arteries. Arteries contains a special system, that is heart. When the heart is contract, the blood forcibly come out of the heart and spread to the each and every body part. But there is no special system in the veins. And also heart pumps blood to the different parts. Majority of the body parts are at down portion, so it moves towards the gravitational force. But what about veins? Veins has to collect blood from the lower body parts like legs, and also that blood should be travel towards the heart, means against, from the down to up means against to the gravitational force. Then how it is possible? Veins works on the principle of contraction of the muscles. The blood travels through the veins with the help of contraction and relaxation of the muscles. When muscles are contract, then veins are squeezed. When the veins are squeezed, the blood present in the veins moves upward. There is no any special system in the veins. Only due to the movement of the body, veins squeezed by muscle contraction, due to that some pressure is produced in the veins. Due to that pressure, the blood travels from the down portion to heart against to the gravitational force. That's why if we sat for few hours without moving our legs, we can feel pins of our legs. Even the people those are aged, their legs become swollen because of there is no blood movement and accumulation of the water and tissue fluid in their leg muscles. So in this way veins are works. This is about arteries and veins. In the next video I would like to tell about blood capillaries and discovery of the valves and experimentations of different scientists regarding to transport system. I hope you understand. Just once summarize what we have learned in this module. Today we discussed about blood vessels. Blood vessels mainly can be classified into three types: arteries, veins and capillaries. Now I would like to tell about arteries. So arteries are more rigid vessels. Second point, arteries originated from the heart. Third point, arteries carries oxygenated blood away from the heart to the body parts. And fourth one, there is no walls in the arteries. And fifth one, arteries are constructed with a thick muscle tissue. Next we will discuss about veins. Come to the veins. Veins are less rigid. This is the first point. The second point, veins collect deoxygenated blood from the body parts and reaches to the heart. And the third point, there are two biggest veins. They are superior vein cava and inferior vein cava. And the fourth point, veins contains valves in them. These valves allows a single direction of blood flow. And fifth one, the lumen space of veins are bigger than the arteries. And veins are constructed with a thin muscular tissue. These are the differences between arteries and veins. I hope you understand. Hello students, task for today. I would like to give you a home task to you. As I said, arteries carries oxygenated blood to the body parts and veins carries deoxygenated blood from the body parts to the heart. But two different types of the vessels are quite opposite to arteries and veins. What are the two types of the vessels? If you know, comment in the comment section. Understand guys? Thank you very much for watching. Keep smiling. Bye.